for people and my napkins and queens. I am Tamika Armstrong, also known as Napsy P. Yes, this is the first of the morning. I've done my morning devotional. I do nothing before that. And I just want to come on. This is not a recipe that I made up, but this is just something if you want to have your own creamer, which is good. Now, yes, I'm putting this in a container that I already have, that was purchased. But I said, why not try to make my own creamer? It is so easy, so quick. So I have all my ingredients right there. I'm doing this because my coffee is now brewing. So what I'm going to do is, all you do is take whatever sweetener of your choice. Now I'm doing this with canned condensed milk, but you can make your own condensed milk. I will do that one day. But right now I'm just going to show you. And it's just easy to pour with my favorite cup of coffee. So I'm just pouring the condensed milk inside of this container. This is a 32-ounce container. And as I stated, this is just condensed milk. I'm going to mix it. You will see the ingredients once I mix. I'm going to get my spatula so I can get all of it. You call me what you want. I don't see how people be doing cooking shows and other stuff and they leave all of the product in the containers. I'm not one of those people. Yes, my content is going to be all over the place. I've stated that before. And I always try to get motivational. I'm filming right now from Wi-Fi. I don't have a phone. So I'm just using what I can use off of Wi-Fi. That's why I say nothing and no one can stop you. No one can dim your light. People may try, but they can't dim your light. So I'm going to get this spatula. Give me just a second. I have some water, some dish water already. And I'm going to dry this spatula off so I can get all the contents out of that container. It is so easy. And you know what? Compared to, I guess you would consider it pre-made because everybody like what they like. And yes, I used to buy the store-bought creamers. I'm just getting a paper towel so I can dry it off. And don't get me wrong, I was the same one. I get all content, so that's just how I am. And that's it. So as I stated, my coffee is brewing. And the rest of the contents will be going inside of this as much as I can salvage out. I have a timer on my coffee maker. So we get all contents out, baby. Yes, that's why I say all contents out. Okay? We just going to sit that to the side. Get the dishcloth, just wipe that container off with that residue that's at the top. Now I'm gonna add the recipe that I'm using that I saw, and it's a variation of all, so I just combine them. Some people use a cup and a half, but today I'm gonna use 2 cups or just do it by side, because normally I usually don't measure anything. But just put your milk in. You've already put your condensed milk in. And today I'm going to show you, I don't know which sketch I'm going to do, but I'm going to have my coffee in peace. So, and it just depends on what flavor you have. I just have vanilla extract. Now, there is a store here locally that has, and that I saw different variations of different syrups that you can use. So I'm going to try and play around with it. So I'm going to put, this measuring spoon is a teaspoon. So I'm going to put at least teaspoons of vanilla. I should have took this paper off, but oh well, it's live. This is real, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unedited, and unscripted. Again, I hope everyone is having a great day today. You know, before I have my cup of coffee, before I do anything else, before I get my day started, yes, I have my morning devotional. That is a part of me. There's no other way around it. So for the flavoring, like I said, I'm just using vanilla extract, and I'm gonna do two teaspoons of it. Now you can put more, but I'm just gonna put 2. And the reason why I did this is because the last creamer I had, I don't like creamers where you have to add sugar to it. Now I'm gonna experiment, like I said, and see. And that's all you have to do. Now you can add more flavoring if you want, whatever flavor you like. There are various flavors. You can add as much milk as you want. Now the key is to just shake it up. And I'm gonna show you when that coffee is finished brewing that I have my cup of creamer. And it was so good. It was so good. So since normally if I did like 1.5 cups of milk for this creamer, I would have did just 1 teaspoon of vanilla. But since I added 2 cups, I just went ahead with 2. I don't think it would make makes that much of a difference as far as the taste wise. I think it just give it more of a coloring to it. So my coffee has finished. As you probably can hear the beeping. Again, you just got to make sure you shake it because this condensed milk may settle to the bottom. And again, this is my favorite coffee right here. Cafebustelo. So make sure you shake it up good. If you don't use I just use this container because this is what I had at the moment. You know, being sustainable and sufficient. I used what I had at the moment. So I had this because I had recently had this creamer. So yes, it's been bleached and washed. Excuse me. So you got to make sure you keep shaking it up. And like I said, I have a timer on my coffee maker, so my coffee won't. It's gonna stay hot and warm. So I'm shaking it up. Just step away for 1 second. I will be right back. That's why I'm saying anything is possible. Don't let no one dim your light. People can dim your light now. Because I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, she can do this and that. Yeah, when you around certain people, you have to use your discernment. I promise you. So, again, make sure that you shake whatever you use. Now, it would be good if I was to put it like in a mason jar, I would get like a 32 ounce jar because this is a 32 ounce container. It's an old coffee jug. Like as I said, it's been bleached and cleaned and washed. I'm just using my favorite coffee that I like. Now I have used the other regular brands. This is I guess one of my bad habits. I do love coffee. So my coffee has finished brewing and I'm going to show you. It is the best creamer to me. Now, at first, I thought it was going to have a different taste, but actually, it's really very good. Again, this is not my recipe. This is something that you can tweak on your own. Like I said, you can have fun and play around with the flavorings. Far as like what flavor you want to put in, I just use vanilla extract. It's pure vanilla extract. I use a can of condensed milk. You can make your own condensed milk, and I use whole milk. And I don't have to add sweetener. That is a creamer that I like. That's the reason why I had this other container. But it has less ingredients. You don't have to worry about all of the gunk and gook in it, as they would say. So now this water, I'm just gonna keep it real. The water is very hard. I don't know if you can see this coffee pot. but I've cleaned it and it just, I don't know. But anywho, so we getting this shaken up really well. And I don't know, I hope you can see the consistency and the creamer itself. It is just like creamer. I can't move this tripod because baby, she's on a prayer and a wing. Oh. But I'll show you the coffee. It is. Now, I didn't experiment. Maybe I could have got another cup and frothed this creamer. I guess that's the correct word. And see, you can use as much cream as you want. It's yours. Like I said, you could tweak it how sweet you want it to be. I don't have to add any other sugars. And I know what I put in my coffee. Did I just do that on camera? I think I did. But anywho, y'all know me. But anywho, so this is your creamer. You have coffee creamer. That is good. So, hope you people have a good day. I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee. Again, have fun. Play around with your creamer. Make your own condensed milk if you don't want to use canned condensed milk. I use this certain brand because it has nothing but milk and sugar in it. Some of the others have bioengineered ingredients. So, and I just use pure vanilla extract. And I used whole milk. And that was it. And that's how I made my coffee creamer. I hope you can see it. So, y'all have a great day. Peace out, beautiful people.